Hi, I thought I'd do a quick overview of the console. It's so sophisticated and just wanted to show you a few things. So here we go. This is your starting position. You have your car on the left hand side with whether you're in park, reverse, neutral drive, or autopilot. Also, there's a hold position I noticed when you stop at a light. You can open your frunk, your trunk, your port, power port, and then this bottom little piece here can slide to different settings. So you have your charging. You can look at charging. You can look at your rear view or do a voice command. This is just a quick way to get to the next section, which can be slid over to, and that's your wipers. I'm just going to leave it on auto. You can look at your trip information, your tire pressure, and that's it in this section here. And then you have a whole set of commands down along the bottom. You can get at your controls, turn on your front defroster. It looks like that's got two settings, cool setting, air conditioning, heating, and off. Rear defroster, I believe, for the rear window. You have your heated seats in different levels for the driver and then the passenger. It was pretty interesting. They told me when I took delivery that there's really no current way to turn on the heated seats in the rear seats, but that'll be coming in an update. Temperature controls look to be similar to before, temperature up and down, and then you can sync the temperatures or unsync them to control temperature for your driver and passenger. This is completely different than the Model S in that you can adjust your position for where the air comes out at you, and I believe this lets you control it from two positions through the vent up here. And that's only for the middle position. The bottom position is just turned on or off, and up position. So auto will control it automatically, and that's turning on air conditioning, I guess, and recirculating, and whether it's hitting your face, I guess, or the passenger rear. No, that's turning on rear heating, but that's automatically turned on when somebody sits in the rear seats, which is interesting. And then on and off, and then auto just controls everything automatically, which is probably how most people will keep it. Music is here. They said that that's going to slide over to the left hand side, which would be nice. Chances are you want music, although once you have music up, it will stay up and stay there, and then you can touch here to make it full screen, and I think it remembers that. This probably drops it down, drops it up, but it also opens up and down from there, and then on or off there. And you have your favorites, your recent, so that's pretty normal, and then search and controls there. It looks like all the same capabilities, just slightly different, and you can't keep it split screen like you could. So nav is always there, it seems like, and things overlay on the nav. So this is not too bad so far, I don't think. I think it can either be in that position or that position, and it'll remember that for you as you go in and out of different things. So let's see, that position is probably okay, although I bet I'll keep it like that so I can just go between my favorites and jump between what I want to hear. Up across the top we have lock, unlock, of course, the home link. I've got to program that yet. Bluetooth, syncing to different devices, and then this is your LTE cell connection. So that brings up the current model with the, I forgot about those, the cookies. Oh, I have to name my vehicle, so I guess I can do that. So, next Tesla, I think, is what we're going to go with. Apostrophe S. Let's get that capitalized. I'm a little peculiar about that. Next Tesla. We've named our car. Do release notes. These, I guess, are the last set of updates that came through on the car, which I think I remember. No, these are, yeah, that's specific to Model 3. Manage your keys, that's also, I think, specific, so I'll have to go through some of this. And then your profiles. So here we can manage our profiles. So this is the Nick profile. Use easy entry. Now, I didn't really like that. Easy entry basically can have your chair, your seat, and your steering wheel go in, so you can get in and out a little easier. Didn't find that too useful. So I'm going to turn off easy entry. Don't see any big benefit for that. But most of everything, so then you have temperature, time, and airbag information. So most of everything is inside here, which is accessed down here. So these are your controls, your quick control, access to, I guess, quick controls simply is access to the most commonly needed things. Exterior lights, auto, fog, mirror adjustment, wheel adjustment, I did those already. You can just fold your mirrors if you need them opened or closed. Locking the windows, I guess, for the kids if they're playing with the windows, and then brightness control. I imagine there's sort of like an auto setting there. And then, let's see. Exterior lights, auto, fog, interior, auto, and ambient lights. I guess that's just lighting up here in places. Locks, you can control your window locks, and then locks to the key in your phone. So you have two key cards and your phone. I wonder if that actually does anything. It's just the key cards. So that's programmed to your phone. Display, auto brightness, and screen clean mode. That just probably turns it black. Press and hold to exit. Oops, yeah, I guess you have to hold it for 3 seconds to come out of this mode. And then driving, I put it in sport mode, standard regeneration. The low regenerative braking acts more like a car. This gives you more of a downshift feel, which is better power recovery. Traction control, slip start. I think that's if you're in a really bad mud, you could use that to get out. And then creep mode gives you the feel of a standard car. I like that off. So if I take my foot off the brake, the car just doesn't move. Autopilot, I've got it engaged. My following distance is 3. I keep it basically at 3, so that's a fair amount of click. So it would be here, autopilot to go and adjust my following distance. I don't think when I'm in autopilot mode I can adjust that following distance, but I have kept it at 3. I have moved it a little bit. It was the stock twist that could adjust your following distance. So that is a little bit inconvenient, but not too bad. Auto lane change lanes, that'll be interesting. I wonder what this gear does. Oh, it gives me additional things. Speed limit warning. Speed limit warning, just, I guess, blink on the display if I go over the speed limit. Speed limit relative. So I think that is, I usually set this to 5 over. So my speed limit, oh, that's the warning if I go over. So let's say if I go 10 miles over, if I go 10 miles over the speed limit, it's going to give me a warning. Forward collision, I like early forward collision, so it just it's a little annoying, but it is nice to get a warning as early as possible that I might run into something. Lane departure warning, that's the little vibration you feel whenever you go off lanes. I sort of like that too. If I'm driving. Automatic emergency braking, that is very nice. That's on by default. So those are hidden, interestingly, under autopilot. I wonder if they... No. So some of these choices have a gear, which give you a little additional information. Don't think I need to change any of those. Energy display, distance versus energy. Let's see, locks, headgear. Unlock on park, that's good. Walk up unlock and walk away lock, those are all nice default settings. I like those features. And lights, headlights after exit, I guess it leaves the headlights on. Steering wheel lights after steering wheel lights, I guess that's just the light up here. Don't know what that is. I wonder if there's a way to get help at any time. Don't see the online help. You'd think you would have a help button somewhere. That's going to turn that on and off to know what that feature really does. I don't see it anywhere, so that would be a nice new addition, just a little question mark, which would either next to it or in the corner, so you could find out exactly what one particular feature does. And there's no thing there, so autopilot went into all those. Safety and security, just powering off the vehicle. Park assist chime, security alarm, and allow mobile access. Yeah, so those are all nice to have on. And service, wiper service mode, I guess that's just temporary. Adjust headlights, that's interesting. Towing, owner's manual. So I think that's about everything for this. And so that's the end of my video. Thanks everyone. Just wanted to try to show you I'm sure might have seen these on some other videos, but I tried to walk you through some of the control features. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. You can check out my other Tesla videos in the upper right here. And here's a shout out to my son's channel, The Nerd Writer. Did a very nice video this week. Please don't forget to subscribe.